ditch all manifestation technique, ditch everything you've learned, and just do this one thing. Laugh. Laugh, play, enjoy yourself, and enjoy your life. And I guarantee everything will align for you. Everything. Let me tell you a story. So, and this is where this came from. Literally, a couple hours ago, my boyfriend was like, you ever play a game like Trust Fall? He kept trust falling on me. And it was just so funny because he just like kept doing it over and over and over again. And I was laughing so hard. So when he was falling, I was trying to like stop him. And I was laughing so hard that it was hard for me to um like use enough energy to stop him. I was weak. Like, you know, that some people like, I'm weak, I'm weak. I was literally weak. I was laughing so hard. And then my daughter's on the ground and she's like crawling up and she's cracking up because she doesn't understand what we're doing. And I'm just laughing. And I had a thought in my head. I was like, it would be, if this was like a real fight, if I had to protect myself, I would lose. Like, I would get beat up. I would get, destroyed because I'm so weak from laughing. Can't fight. Like, yeah, that was like the exact thought. I was like, I cannot fight and laugh. Like, nobody can fight and laugh. And then I was like, that's the point. That is why laughter is the key because when you're laughing, you're not fighting. You're not fighting your reality. You're not fighting yourself. You're not fighting your thoughts. You're not fighting your emotions. You're just weak. But for me, that's like open. You are open. And in that openness, you become a like vessel. You're always a vessel, but you become more aware of all the creative ideas that are consistently coming to you. You become aware of all the moves to make, right? Because it's just like when people say downloads, getting downloads. When you are laughing and just enjoying yourself, the downloads be downloading, okay? Like the information just starts coming quickly and the right information, best information. So, yeah, I just wanted to get on here and remind you to laugh, remind you to enjoy yourself so that you can become weak to the fighting, so that you can put down the fight. Because here's the thing, there's two ways that people surrender. And this also just came to me right now. Because here's the thing. Usually people don't change until they're forced to change. And then that's when they surrender. So usually it's, when something really bad happens in their life, something traumatic, just life changing, where they can't rely on their own, you know, devices. They can't rely on logic. Um, all that goes out the window, right? And then they're forced to surrender. I have this saying that only when you're brought to your knees do you pray. Only when you're forced to your knees do you pray. Because other than that, everybody wants to like, I can figure it out on my own. I got this. I got this. I don't want you to do that. And I don't want you to have to get to a point where things get really, really bad for you to surrender. There's another way to surrender. And it's through feeling good. It's through laughter. It's through joy. It's through playing. And I used to talk about that a lot on this channel. And I've been doing this work. And this is serious work. Like, this is some serious work to repattern the self. Sorry about that. My laptop died, so my microphone went away. But we are back. What was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the importance of like this work that you're doing with healing yourself, with repatterning yourself, reparenting yourself, and just all the work that you are doing. It can get serious. It can get serious to, meet some of the patterns face on, because it manifests and there's an emotional response, and then you are, being conscious in that moment and choosing a new response, which is very uncomfortable. This is not easy work, and it's the work that I've been doing as well. So I feel like I've definitely been keeping my playfulness, but I forgot that that's really the whole point. It's really the entire point, is to keep it playful, keep it light, to go at it softly, to go at healing yourself softly, to go at reprogramming yourself softly, to go at deprogramming yourself softly? Can you start to gently, lightly approach your journey with a smile? Because that's really the key, and that's how you're gonna get rich. Because then when you're smiling, you're not fighting yourself when it's like, I want to take this action. I'm gonna take this risk. You're not fighting that anymore. You're just going with it, because it's just flow. There's so much flow in this space of playfulness. And yeah, I forgot, and in that moment, in the laughter, I remembered that I want to be weak, because I want to be surrendered. I want to be open. And yeah, the last few days, I feel like I've just been so giddy and just really enjoying the experience, getting out of this stressful state, right? When you're laughing, you're not worrying. And when you're not worrying, you become a vibrational match for what you want, because you're not worrying about how you don't have it. Especially you as a creative. Your best ideas aren't coming when you are over analyzing everything that you're doing. Your best ideas come when you're relaxed, when you're at ease, when you're having fun. Your best ideas hit, right? So invite more of that into your experience. Turn on a good movie, maybe a movie you used to watch all the time, before, that you haven't watched. This is your reminder. Go watch that movie that gives you that deep belly laugh. Those are my favorite. Those laughs where you are literally falling out of your chair. When's the last time you laughed like that? When's the last time you allowed yourself to just go there and feel that good? And how can you invite more of that? Like I said, watching a good movie, being in nature, and especially if you have kids, taking your kids out and just playing with them. Once you relax enough, like you just play with them, and then you start to relax, you really enjoy it, right? You really are in joy. So yeah, what's the silliest thing you can do, the silliest sound? And you're hilarious, so I know you're always making yourself laugh. How can you spend more time with yourself and get that reaction out of yourself? I know for me, I think I'm the funniest person in the world. Like I'm hilarious. It's me and me, we like this for real, because I just make myself crack up, and my daughter thinks I'm funny too. She thinks I'm so funny. So just being able to spot those pockets of your day where you can really surrender to the joy, right? You don't have to just surrender to the pain. You can surrender to the joy, and it's going to make this work easier. It's going to make your creativity stronger, or like your creativity more ignited. The ideas would just be coming. Like I literally was just writing on the whiteboard. I had so many ideas coming. I'm like, oh my God, cannot wait to see these through. Cannot wait, because there's just joy, an immense amount of joy. And then the money, the money comes. Money follows joy if you're doing it right? Because there's two ways. Money can follow struggle, force, overly hustling, which leads to burnout, or money can follow joy, excitement, curiosity, love. And you can choose, right? Two sides of the same coin. You'll get the result, but like, how do you want to feel getting there? And then for me, I'm so in touch with the way that I feel that I'm like, yo, I'm very sensitive to how I feel. So if I'm very sensitive to how I feel, I want to, focus on a state that feels good. Like, I want to focus on a state that feels good on the way there. And in another video, the next video, I'm pretty sure, because I'm really diving into the nervous system and just talking about how we are patterned and things of that nature. So that's going to be the next video, to talk about how you can even feel good in the discomfort, because that's also been a game changer. It's like, how can I feel good even through like an anxiety attack, like an almost panic attack? How can I still feel good? And this is going to go into like knowing the truth of who we are, which again, it's coming, right? Next video, I'm going to go into depth. The whiteboard is coming out, so I can really break it down, because we really going to get into the science of what's happening and how to get you into this state more, because maybe you're watching this and you're like, I get that, however, you're finding it difficult to like continue to find that joy, to find that excitement. Even like with the videos, you're like, okay, I'll watch the movie, but then, you know, for the next 10 hours I'm still in this, like my body is still in this state of panic. Even if I want to feel the joy, I'm still feeling panic. And it's going into your work, it's going into your business, it's going into the way that you are co-creating. So yeah, we gonna talk about that, but just let this be a reminder, and let it be the demonstration of what's possible for you, an invitation to come in, right? And unless you are like children, again, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. In my Father's house there are many mansions, there are many states. You have so many states of consciousness to choose from. You got to become like a kid again, though, to enter the Father's house, and that's through laughter. Start laughing at everything, and watch how much more money you'll start to make. I promise. That's all I got. Join my free community. We are doing quantum jump in June, consistently quantum jumping every single day. In the beautiful people inside of the community are experiencing the quantum jumps. We have our first call Saturday. I think I'm gonna post this the day before, so if you see this, sign up for the link, join us for the call. It's free for now. It's definitely about to become paid, so join now while it's free. You can lock in at that, and then it's going to go to paid, and it's just so many resources inside of there, so make sure you join. Also, I have my mastermind, Thriving Creator, for the creator ready to deeply embody your joy as a thriving creator. Now you're not waiting for circumstances to change. You are the change. The circumstances must bend to your will. That's available as well. And yeah, that's all I got. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.